Great depth, a great competition for spots in the lineup, and we're seeing that as the Bruins progress on this 2019 season. Bellevue will have first serve this evening, and it'll be that freshman setter, Riley Burcham, who will start things off for the Bruins. Dickinson State on the right, Bellevue on the left. Volleyball action commencing in just a few seconds, waiting for the whistle. Up official is Ryan Stayskull. The down official is Mark Ackles. Here comes the serve. Burcham puts it into play. Her target, the libero in the back row. A little bit off the mark on that pass from Sarah Dobitz. Bellevue has the ball. First attack from the outside. Andrea Carson has it dug up in the back row, tight to the net. Free ball back to the Bruins side. Where's Burcham going to go with the set? Right side, Peyton Farringer has it blocked back in the middle by Marshall. Bruins free ball it back to the Blue Hawks. They'll get an opportunity here. They go to the outside. That's partially Bach, kept in play, but can't be controlled. First kill of the night goes to Cassie North from the outside spot for Dickinson State. Again, Bellevue 12-4 overall on the season. Dickinson State 5-6. 1-1, the conference record for the Bruins. 0-2 for the Blue Hawks. Substitutes and checking in for Dickinson State, including Jenna Swope, who will serve, and Bailey Dashner in the front row. Serving from the far left side of the service area, Jenna Swope sends it across. Handled by the Bruins. Attack on that outside, it's blocked and it lands on the line. So the block on that right side, a combination block by Ellie Hanser and Kadara Marshall. We said they have a strong block, especially from the middle. That time they put it up on their right side. 2-0 lead for the visitors from Dickinson, North Dakota. Swope again on serve. Handled by Carson. Burcham back to Carson, and the outside little running spike dug up in the back row by Swope. Again, the right side attack. That one's popped up by Carson. Burcham gets on the pass to the outside. Carson again has a block there. Maddie Evans is there to make the defensive play. Carson again, and down the line, beats the double block and puts it on the floor. And the Bruins have their first point of the evening, trailing 2-1. Checking into the game for Bellevue comes freshman Paige Holdsworth. She'll serve and play across the back row. Holdsworth, another one, that strong freshman crew. She's out of Omaha. She'll send it across. Deep. A little bit off the mark on the pass. Off the serve receive. Tipped over to the Bruins side. Burcham to Farringer. Right side attack. That one good. Splits the blockers, splits the defenders. And Bellevue has tied it 2-2. Tip of the cap to Hayden, our cameraman / producer again tonight. Hayden Williamson, one of the Bellevue baseball crew. And that serve from Holdsworth will be an ace. It hits the top of the net and falls down. Got a break on that one as the Bruins take their first lead of the evening at 3-2. Again, if you'd like to send along a text message to us tonight, the number is 402-515-7654. Holdsworth serve sails just a foot or two past the end line. First serving error of the night, and we're tied 3-3. The next server for Dickinson State will be Kadara Marshall, the senior from Hilo, Hawaii. Most of the roster for the Blue Hawks is from Montana and North Dakota, a couple of Wyomings as well, so she's come a long way to play volleyball. Farringer with that flat-footed attack from behind the spiking line, puts it down for her second kill of the match. Bellevue back up on top, 4-3. Checking into the game for the Bruins comes Michaela Puck, the sophomore from Bennington, Nebraska. Crowd still coming into the Lozier Center tonight. A nice fall evening here in the area. That serve is off the antenna, off the pass from the back row. So a service ace for Michaela Puck. Puck has been in 8 matches on the season. Getting a serving assignment here. That one about a foot past the end line. So an ace and an error for Michaela as she'll head to the sidelines and be replaced by Nicole Meyer, who will be replaced by Maddie Evans, the libero. That revolving door on the sideline. A couple of subs in for Dickinson State as well. It'll be Carly Cleveland to serve. Cleveland, the other setter, along with Kira Stuckey. Bellevue up by 1. As that one tips the top of the tape. Nice play to keep it off the floor on the defensive end on the play by Sydney Craig. Nice job as the Bruins attack. Able to spank that one down. But the Bruins are whistled for a foul on the play by the down official. Trish trying to get an explanation from him across the way. She won't get any satisfaction as Carly Cleveland readies to serve once again. That one drives Evans a little bit deep. Back set. Perringer has it blocked out of bounds. Point for the Bruins as Peyton Ferringer picks up her third kill of the set. Ferringer out. Sydney Craig checks in to serve and play across the back row. Here's Sydney, the sophomore out of Harlan, Iowa. Looks over to head coach Trish Sedlick, who holds up 5 fingers against her pant leg to shield it from the Dickinson State team. Craig sends it knuckleball serve to the middle back. It's not handled. It'll be an ace for Sydney Craig. Her 7th on the season. So the Bruins with 2 aces in the early going. Trish said Dickinson State's defense could at times be shaky. They hope to pressure them with a strong serving game. Blue Hawks ready for the next serve. Again, a little bit of a knuckleball. That one's handled a little bit better. Cleveland has to go away to get there. This near side attack handled by Hildebrand, and point for the Bruins on the attack once again. Bruins lead it by a score of 8-5 in set number 1. Last time we brought a match to you last week, Trish said that the Bruins were trying to diversify their attack to distribute the ball across the way. We've seen that already this evening as we've had attacks from the left, right, and middle. Here's Craig again on serve. That one handle on the mark. Cleveland, backside set to the right side. Block over there. Combination block. I think Corey Lipovsky got most of that. Sierra Athan there with her as well. And a timeout called by Dickinson State head coach Jennifer Willis. The Bruins lead it 9-5 in the early going of set number 1. Had a chance to talk with Coach Willis before the match, make sure I got correct pronunciations, and asked her if there was anything she wanted to mention on the broadcast. She said good luck to the Dickinson State football team as they're in action tomorrow against Waldorf University. So any Dickinson State football players listening in, the volleyball team wishes you good luck tomorrow as well. Jen Hartman in her 4th season at the helm of the Dickinson State program. She was a former Blue Hawk athlete back in the day. She played volleyball and track and lettered for the Blue Hawks back in the day. Trish Sedlick, the head coach for the Bruins. This is her 14th season at Bellevue after a couple of years at the College of St. Mary. Overall at Bellevue, Trish has a 395 win against a 156 loss. She has over 500 wins overall in her career at both of those college institutions. So a matchup of some pretty good coaches, some pretty good teams going on here this evening. Sydney Craig on a nice string of serves. Coming out of the timeout, let's see if she can keep that one going. Again, you get 2 timeouts per set. Dickinson State has already burned 1. Here's Craig once again to serve. Serving from the far right side, the traditional side of the serving area. Sends that one across court. Popped up in the air. And free ball back to the Bruins side. Where's Burcham going to go? She finds the outside. A tip across is put down. The first kill of the night for Sierra Athan. Burcham, the freshman setter, doing a nice job of getting her teammates some good looks. That time a nice precision touch by Athan. Burcham with 5 assists in set number 1. The Bruins lead it 10-5. Craig, another knuckleball type serve. That one's handled by the libero Dobitz, pounded in the middle and down. And that string of serves by Sydney Craig finally comes to an end as Bailey Dashner gets credit for that kill. 10-6 our score. Dashner now picks up the volleyball. She'll head to serve. She's a junior from Palm Desert, California. High toss, jump serve, nice top spin, handled the back row by Holsworth, overpassed and put down. Abby Morakirky on the kill for the Blue Hawks as they've picked up back-to-back points. Dashner again on serve. Couple of dribbles, spin of the volleyball, and it's into the net. Serving air gives the Bruins a free point. 11-7 our score. Bellevue up on top. Aaron Campbell back into the game for the Blue Hawks as Sierra Athan gets ready to serve for Bellevue. Athan, the sophomore out of Red Oak, Iowa. Again, the Bruin team predominantly freshmen and sophomores. That set tight to the net. Too close. Maura Kirky had no chance to do anything with that. The Bruins pick up the point and lead it by 5, 12-7. Don't have our score bubble on the screen this evening, so I'll try to keep you up to date with stats and score as we go. Next serve by Athan. That one's on the mark. Quick set to the middle. Pounded down. Good combination there from the setter, Carly Cleveland, to the hitter, Alyssa Wisher. Back into the game comes Ashlyn Hamilton. She will serve, a sophomore out of Gillette, Wyoming. Bellevue defense awaits her serve. Tough to handle. That'll be a service ace. As Sydney Craig and Sierra Athan a little unsure who was going to take charge. Craig moving to her right. Couldn't get it onto a good spot. Dickinson State closes to within 3 points. Craig right on the mark on that one. Burcham to the middle. Lipovsky has it blocked back, but it's blocked out of bounds. Corey will pick up the kill, and the Bruins pick up the point. Nicole Meyer back into the front row for Bellevue. Maddie Evans, the libero, back to serve. Maddie, the sophomore out of Omaha. Sends that across, popped up in the air in the back row. Back on the Bruins side. Evans on the pass. Burcham on the set. Carson on the attack. Popped up in the back row by Campbell. Left side attack by Morecki. And down. The Bruins pick up another point. Burcham able to get that one down for the Bruins. So Riley doing a nice job leading the Bruins offense from that setter spot. Again, Olivia Gallus, a hip flexor injury. Been nagging her for a good chunk of the season, so she's getting the night off. She's a cheerleader for the Bruins on the bench across the way. That next serve handled nicely. Right side attack popped up in the air by Burcham. Burcham will roll it back to the side. A little too much oomph on that one as it goes out of bounds. More subs coming in for Dickinson State. Kira Stuckey will come back in to serve and set. Cassie North checks in as well. Here's Stuckey at the service line. Huntley, Montana, her hometown. On the mark from Athan. Tip across by Meyer. Diving play to keep it alive by Campbell. Free ball back to the Bruins side. Where's Burcham going to go? To the outside. Carson down the line. And that's going to be a legal hit against Dickinson State, a double hit. As Kara Stuckey caught that one flush. Back to a 5-point cushion for Bellevue at 15-10. Riley Burcham at the service line. We've completed one full rotation. Burcham looks things over, serving from the middle of the service area. Sends that one way too deep. That was about 10 feet past the end line. So 3 serving errors against the Bruins this evening. They're trying to serve strong. They're trying to serve deep. But we've had already 3 of them have gone way too deep. Back into the lineup comes Jenna Swope and Bailey Dashner. Swope will be at the service line. Sophomore from Miles City, Montana. Jump serve. Handled in the back by Athan, a little off the mark. Evans steps up to pass it outside to Andrea Carson. Popped up in the air in the back row by Swope. Tipped across. Bruins make contact at the net. Tracked down by Farringer and rolled across back to the Blue Hawk side. Blocked back in the middle on the attack. And that one will fall on the side. Nicole Meyer, the main block on that one off the attack by Ellie Hanser. Again, a 5-point lead, now 16-11. Here's Paige Holdsworth back into the game to serve for Bellevue. Farringer, Meyer, and Carson in the front row for Bellevue.